Hello and welcome to the show. We start this week's FailRace episode with a literate idiot on GTA 5 trialling out the new FailRace car delivery service, trying to take this T20 to its buyer. I would say that was a successful pass through a junction, at least. Due on GTA 5 racing in the Hot Ring Sabres. Carries a little bit too much speed over a jump, clips the back in midair of an opponent's car, manages to explode their vehicle while still landing perfectly to carry on. I mean, an impressive takedown if it was Burnout. I mean, that was a seriously impressive takedown if it had been Burnout. That husky doggo on GTA 5 is, well, doing a heist and a lot of pointless driving. And naturally you get bored and you start shooting at stuff where you have a heavily armoured car. In this particular instance, though, the shooting led to an AI vehicle going to space. I guess they took the driver out and a tyre out and the car just veered off course. I could have done that if I tried. Well done. It's a mighty impressive shenanigans. And Nexon on Driver San Francisco has got the FailRace Police Department giving chase. They're trialling a new tactic, though. You see, truck, very difficult thing to stop. It's very big, very heavy, very strong. So what they do is cleverly they sacrifice one of their SUVs. They wedge it underneath the trailer. You know, makes it difficult to keep driving in the truck. It's also quite the distraction when there's an SUV. See, they even kind of nudged it back into place. It does eventually fall out, but it was all worth it because they can then take down the truck while you're busy looking at the car stuck underneath. Quite an impressive tactic, I will give them that much. Quite the impressive tactic. The Drac Eagle on the Crew has got a monster truck that wants a little dance session. Yeah, we're going to go for a little bit of a spinny round. I don't know how many points that's worth in Monster Jam, but I feel like it's probably worth quite a lot, although the getting stuck on its side bit maybe ruins it slightly. Juan San Soup on the Crew. Now, we've seen the loading screens, kind of these little cutscenes do weird things in terms of physics in the past, but this I haven't seen before. So the minute it initially goes to roll as he goes around a corner, before doing the mightiest of wheelies and then a small bunny hop. I say a small bunny hop, that's quite some height in the air, bunny hop. Pretty impressive. Twingo X on the Crew 2 beta has found a ramp in the middle of the road, and well, the AI cars don't know how to deal with a ramp in the middle of the road. Unfortunately, the later cars are slowing down because the vehicles ahead, there are vehicles ahead there to stop for, so they don't actually carry enough speed to fully roll themselves over. And the other side, traffic's doing the same thing. The taxi doesn't quite go onto its roof, but either way, quite impressive. Steel Guns on Dirt Rally racing via Lancia Delta S4. Now, we have seen many rolls on this game, some very good recoveries from rolls. How about a lovely front flip for Lancia? Quite an impressively, like almost straight front flip. There was no twisting, there was no rolling, it was just a straight end over end and then fell off the road at the end. Brutus Warman on Dream Car Builder finding another game that, well, curbs are dangerous. Yes, it is another game in which if you run across the curbs a little bit too hard, your car might have a bit of a bad time. And sure enough, that's 1 and 2 rolls. So, another game that can be properly FailRace approved. With even a curb roll, it's better than just a normal roll. Lapis Fox for the win on State of Decay 2 has got, well, I mean, the sort of vehicle you want. Let's face it, zombie apocalypse, this is the sort of vehicle that I want. Looks pretty damn tough. However, it does have a weakness. Turns out if you lightly brush another car, well, that's going to be a couple of rolls for you as well. Again, another game we can definitely say FailRace approved. It does come back down onto its wheels, but yeah, apparently scenery is dangerous. Crabsticks 41 on Just Cause 3 tries to go through a middle of the roadblock. It doesn't really quite work in his car. He can't quite punch his way through. The good news is the roadblock is happy to work with him. Not quite sure what set the pickup off, sorry. I think a guy might have climbed out of it and physics got very angry and just spiraled the pickup out of the way. When you could have done that when heading towards the roadblock. And finally, that Mudkip on Automobilista racing in the World Truck Series vehicles. The AIs ahead got kind of slowed down a little bit around what would normally be a flat-out corner. And, well, player nudged the back and everything went a little bit wrong. From onboard, I mean, you see a lot of sky and a lot of floor. You don't quite get to experience just how dramatic this one is. So yeah, you can't quite slow it down in time, not expecting AI cars to slow there. As he pings off the wall, gets a push along, and then it's a huge kind of blowover style crash for the truck. It does actually come off the wall, eventually landing on its wheels, but that's a big shum. I mean, let's face it, the big crash into the end of the pit wall is pretty nasty. It kind of pings out of that one back into, yeah, that's a pretty nasty impact initially, and then we've got to have the flip and the fly and the roll and the twisting, and yeah, the dangerous AIs kind of all checking up at one point, and you're not expecting it. Difficult thing to deal with, but spectacular results at the end of it. That, though, is going to be it for this episode. As ever, if you have clips you'd like to submit to this series, you can via our forums. There'll be a link in the description. Find the very top of the page is the FailRace clip submission section, and in there you can find all of the rules and how to submit them. However, that is going to be it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.